Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Mediumcore. So I'm starting off here pretty much right where we left off, with the mayoral mansion. So in the last episode we finished up the exterior of the mansion, and in this episode I'd like to finish up the interior. Just completely get this build finished. Just work hard and just get it done. Got a lot of work to do, but it'll be worth it. So yeah, I'm gonna start building. Probably start with this room here. It'll be the easiest. So I'm gonna start building, and I'll be right back. Alright, the master bedroom is complete. It's not a lot, but it's the first room. So we've got a triple bed here in the far back where the people would sleep. A little light in the corner with a wardrobe here. I don't quite like how much it blends in with the wall, but I tried this with every different wood variant and this looked the best. So it doesn't look the greatest from straight on, but from the side it actually looks pretty good. But yeah, that's the master bedroom all done and dusted. So I'm gonna get working on this room now, which means I'll have to move all this stuff, unfortunately. But yeah, so I'm gonna start working. I might move this stuff outside. That'll probably be easiest, and then I don't have to move it again and again and again. So yeah, I'm going to start working on this room right now. The next room is done. Finite, completo. It is the bathhouse, and it's not too detailed or challenging or anything. It's got just a little bit of stuff. A little wash basin, light, some towels, a bar of soap, and a little place to wash your feet while you sit. And just some lights over here. It's not much. I think it's more than in here, but not by a lot. These two rooms are very small. Not much to them. But that is those two rooms of the build. That is the long hallway kind of part of this mansion complete. I think next up I'm going to work on the little sitting room here to get the offshoots completely finished. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I've got the entire little sitting area completely finished. It was literally like 5 blocks. Just a little fireplace, carpet, chair, lanterns. Also, apparently I'd forgotten the bath mat over here, so I got the bath mat in place as well. And I think I'm getting rather bored of just these little itty bitty progress updates every time I finish a room, so I think what I'm actually going to do is just crack on and finish the entire interior and show the finished product. So, I guess I better get building while I still can. But yeah, so next time you see this, it will be entirely completely done. I just got the last of my materials put away and I can see the build on the horizon. I was not expecting that to be as much work as it was. It was honestly hours worth of work. It's currently 1 a.m. But I want to say it was worth it. But I'll probably never go in here again. So I may have just wasted a lot of time and resources. That is entirely possible. But either way, it is entirely finished now. At long last, the mayoral mansion is completely complete. I've got the master bedroom. Just a nice little cozy area. I've got the bathhouse with bath mat now. And a little pool. But of course, I think that was smooth quartz in my testing world. Oh well. That's okay. I've got the nice little fireplace and sitting room. I've got a large entry hall with a nice dining table. Due to material and time restraints, it's not exactly the same. Like, I don't have the cake here because I didn't want to bother trying to get all the materials. But this is supposed to be like a plate and a cup. The small table, the little hat racks are still here. The little bathroom doesn't have the towel because banners are annoying. But up here, we've got this little ledge here. Come up here, and we've got the little kitchen. It doesn't have the sink here because I ran out of iron, actually. But you can always go down there and use that sink. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm out of iron. So next episode, I'll have to do a lot of mining. But other than that, I've got like the cabinets and a little counter with either a cup or a knife holder, perhaps. Plate, lamps, an oven, and the pipe leads to that chimney up at the top. And then, last but not least, there's the little bedroom at the top, which I would assume would be the kids' room. Got a little drawer for their stuff there, drawer for their stuff here, a little light, the bed, some books for them to read, and some nice plants to keep the air flowing. The view isn't actually too bad. You can get a nice view of the nice shroom outside. But yeah, that is the entire thing. It's finally done. After a long, long time of effort, it's finally complete. And boy, does it look different. Like, it feels weird to be able to look inside and actually see stuff. Ooh, apples. But yeah, it was a lot of work. It was a lot of resources. But I think it actually looks really amazing. I'm really, really, really happy with how this turned out. I am just blown away by how epic in proportions this build is. This is probably the biggest building I've ever made in survival. I don't know if that building's bigger. That building I don't think is bigger because that didn't take near as long. So I think this is probably the biggest building I've ever made in survival. And decorated too. Like, I do not normally do interiors, and as you can tell, I'm not very good at interiors, but I decided to do them anyway. And I think it actually turned out fairly well. I'm actually really proud of how this turned out. I think it looks really good. I'm really glad that I put the time and the effort into making the path, the bridge, the road, the build, the interior, all of it. It was so much work, and it looks so good, and I'm so happy with this build. And the best part is I never have to do that again, and I never will do that again. I'm not building that ever again. That took so long, and I'm really sick of mining spruce and mining dark oak. But that took absolutely hours, and I'm so absolutely gobsmacked by how that turned out. I love it. I really, really love it. And I'm so glad this turned out well. I was really worried it wouldn't look good, but I think it looks absolutely beautiful, and I'm really, really happy with this. So I'm absolutely, I'm chuffed to bits with this. This is amazing. In the next episode, what I'm definitely going to do is I'm definitely going to go mining, because I am completely out of iron, pretty much. I have, 2 blocks left, which is not a lot when you think about how much iron you use. A single lantern takes, almost a whole ingot. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a whole block of iron just on this bottom level. Not to mention, that's a cauldron, and that's a trapdoor. That's a lot of iron right there. There's lanterns everywhere in this build. Lantern. lantern. There's lanterns all over the outside too. It was a lot of iron, not to mention the tools. But it's finally done. So, that's all we're going to do for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this rather grindy process, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.